All right, so put your hands together for Team 16.
Hi, I'm Ted, and this is Kelsey, and we are the hands-on team projects team, also known as Hot Projects.
Okay, so our problem is very basic. We have a lot of, all over the world, communities that don't have resources and who lack hands-on education and learning opportunities. And also in these communities, in every community, you're always going to find problems that affect yourself or quality of life. So we wanted to see what would happen if students tried to solve these problems.
So our goal is to empower young people in developing countries and low-resource communities to recognize problems in their community and actually address them, tackle them head-on. We're going to be providing a valuable learning experience that they can't get from a traditional classroom setting.
Okay, so we have a little bit of storyboard for you. So first, the students are identifying a problem in their community. So in this case, they need to cross a stream in order to go home.
All right, so we're going to pair them with a trained facilitator, as well as they're going to have access to a dedicated space equipped with an internet-connected computer and a basic maker space with construction tools and materials.
And then they're going to do background research on their problem and in their community.
We're giving them a web platform so they can look online, see what other teams have done in the past, document their project as they're going along, and share their projects, get feedback from other students elsewhere, and be connected with resources.
And then they're going to use what they've learned through their internet research and by applying the education that they've had so far to solve this problem. So in this case, they're trying to build a footbridge over the river.
Sometimes they'll fail. They'll learn to deal with failure, to learn from their mistakes.
And also they're using resources found in their community. And the students will eventually find an effective solution after trial and error.
And then students can help later students to find projects, to identify challenges.
And we work with other organizations to do this.
Thank you.
How do you surpass the trial and error continuation? How do you actually incentivize to keep on trying?
From the beginning, we want the students choosing projects that they're passionate about. So we want to go through a process, not just of brainstorming, coming up with something and starting to work on it, but actually convincingly enthusiastic and interested in solving the problem. So for example, if they're fixing open gutters, or there's a stream in front of their house that they need to cross, or if there's fly infestation, or if it's there's not enough lighting, these are going to be problems that are important to them, to people in their community.
But who supervises that?
So the facilitator is going to, we're thinking to recruit recent college grads. They can do it as a service with a small stipend, kind of like Teach for America or Teach for India.
So who pays for it?
We're talking about having a nonprofit organization, so we would require funding, but we're working with minimal infrastructure, and we're not hiring a professional. We're hiring someone just out of college. In India, where we're planning to pilot this, there is no lack of recent college grads who are looking for jobs.
I guess, how do you get beyond the trial and error method?
I mean, they have an incentive to want to do better because it affects their community and makes their lives better.
But it's not just trial and error. They have access to vast online resources and people to guide them in accessing those resources, to previous projects, but to Wikipedia, to Google. So it's not just trial and error. They would actually benefit from everyone else's experience, from Instructables, for example.
And in any great learning experience, in any great process, when you're doing experiment, you're going to fail and you're going to learn from it. So it's good fun.
Great. Thank you.